good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are watching this video. Folks, bringing you another commented operation video. What is this? It is to show how we use the stock market, how we are doing this on a daily basis, buying and selling shares on Wall Street and having an extra source of income completely with controlled risk, predictable in a very safe operational manner. We can say, what is today's operation, folks? It is Loews Corporation. Basically, what does this company do? It is a property insurance company, operates in the financial market, and has a very good financial volume, averaging 3 million to 4 million shares traded during the week. When we take this average of 3.5 million times $83, we are talking about a company that moves approximately $290 million every month, every week. And with that, what do we monitor and what do we seek to follow in all these companies? We seek to see and identify that the market is working and is causing the price of these shares to appreciate, so that together we can also increase our capital along with this rise. So basically, this is a very simple summary of what we did here. So we have been following Loews for quite some time, and we have seen it since March, stagnating, working in a zone that we call lateralization. It remained 32 weeks without appreciating. Identifying this, we have an option to consider. Is it worth it for me to keep my money stagnant for 32 weeks? Obviously, we didn't know it was 32 weeks, but we saw week after week the money stagnant. Or is it worth it for me to wait and enter at a better moment? So basically, that's what we monitor daily around here. So 32 weeks stagnant, and suddenly here in the week of November 4th, there was a big movement saying, look, you who have a stock that trades an average of 3.5 million shares per week. This week it hit 4.37 million shares. In other words, many new interested parties in buying this company appeared, and we were able to filter this. And then it appeared in a way that we love, with financial volume, confirming here that it has the potential to rise. And what did we do together with our subscribers? Look, folks, this is a cool opportunity. The stock is rising, the market likes it, and $83.11 is a fair price to buy this stock. Okay? Each little candle here, each box here represents a week that has passed. So basically, in this 1 week that has passed, we have here 3 weeks, meaning we bought it 3 weeks ago. And at this moment, it is 87.05, basically $4. It even went higher, reaching 87.44, basically $4 of appreciation in 3 weeks. What does this represent percentage-wise? It represents a percentage of 4.87%, very close to 5%. It even reached higher, hitting 5.14%, and now it has settled a bit. So these 5% in 3 weeks, which is expected and typical, is a natural movement of this type of operation for such operations in the industry, as observed in similar cases. And when we use as a reference what this 5% represents, if you consider an American bond, that is more than a year investing in American fixed income. So this is the value. And that's why we study and monitor the market. So that in operations like this, which don't require much time after all, we bought and have only been looking for 3 weeks. We have 5% more in our finances. We multiplied our capital. by 5%. But what does this 5% mean? Basically, we bought 290 shares times 83.11, which was invested here times 83.11, a total of $24,991.90 was invested here. This was the investment made in this stock. And 3 weeks later, these 290 shares times $4 are yielding a profit. And 3 weeks, those 290 shares of $164. So, I achieved a return of $162 on an investment of $24,000, and this, in any American fixed income security, is more than a year of waiting. But here we achieved it in 3 weeks, and it is results like this that show and motivate us to keep monitoring the market, to wait for interesting opportunities, because these $2,600 added to the other gains, plus the other gains, plus the other gains, is what at the end of the year makes us explode, multiplying our savings a lot. And yes, in dollars. Okay. So basically, folks, this is the explanation of one of these operations called Loews, okay? We have here more than 11 open operations at this moment. So this is the movement of Loews that I would like to bring to you as an explanation today. And if it makes sense for you to have support from the basic part of how to send these orders, how to transfer money to the broker, and use this over the weeks by putting in some money and seeing this multiplication happen, if this makes sense to you, if you like this content, we have a club where we teach and guide you daily to make these movements, these operations. If you have any questions, the link is here in the description of this video, and it will always be a pleasure to welcome you to explain step by step how we, along with hundreds of people, are multiplying our capital using American stocks. All right. May God be with you all. A hug. Bye. Bye.